Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Empties video. I think I filmed one of these last month and normally I do every other month. I've had some exciting empties recently and I just thought that it would be fun to film. I kind of just wanted to show you guys sooner rather than later. It is a cold gray day outside, but I am looking forward to filming this for you all, so that's brightening it up for me a little bit. I have always had a love for empties videos. Since I started watching YouTube videos years and years and years ago, I think I started watching YouTube videos back in 2012, and not too far after that did I discover the Empties video, and I have always loved them because I think a lot of people can use a lot of different products, but it really takes a lot of work to finish a product, and then usually whoever finishes it forms an opinion of it. So I've always enjoyed watching them and I've always enjoyed filming them for you, and so that is why I continue to keep them up. And I am really excited too about this particular Empties because I have several makeup products to show, and at the end of the year I always film my makeup Empties. I've been doing it for the last few years and then talk about comparing year to year, and I find that really interesting. It's fun to be able to talk about several makeup products in this video as well. Since I brought them up, why don't we go ahead and start first with the makeup products. All three of these were finished as part of my Rolling Style 5-pan project pan. And so the first one is this Too Faced blush. It is one of the Love Flush blushes. They don't even make these anymore, in the shade Baby Love. This was the oldest blush in my collection. When I first started talking about panning it, I wasn't actually sure I was going to be able to pan it because I had some hard pan on it, but I was able to remove that, and then this product actually worked really nicely. I loved layering it over different cream blushes. It was a very versatile product for me to use, I think particularly because of the shade, but also the formula itself, and I really enjoyed getting to use it up. I'm glad I had rolled it into my project pan. I can't really say if I would repurchase this because I don't have the option anymore, but I did enjoy getting to finish that one up, and it's always nice to be able to finish a product up that's an older one in your collection because it makes you feel like, okay, I don't have so many old things lying around still. The next makeup empty is my Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. I cleared out as much as I could of this with a beauty spatula. As you can see, the bottom of this product is basically completely cleaned out. I could not, with the angle of where this product is up here, I could not get it out with the tools that I had. It's as empty as it's ever gonna get, but I loved this. I went back and forth on this product from when I first bought it. I think I loved it at the beginning, and then I felt like it made my skin look a little cakey, so I stopped using it, and then I rolled it into my Shop My Stash project pan this year, and I loved using it in that, and so I decided to roll it into my regular project pan to finish up, and that's exactly what I did. And the whole time it was in my regular project pan, I really enjoyed using it. I ended up using less product on my face with this, and I liked it so much better. I felt like it gave me a much more natural finish, and I think it took away some of that cakiness that I didn't like at the beginning. So that actually worked out really well. I have this on what I would say is like a consideration list for a repurchase. And the reason I say that is if you do any sort of makeup panning, or if you finished makeup at any point, you know how long it takes to get through a product. And so unless it is something that is holy grail for me, I usually don't repurchase makeup products, because by the time I finish something, there are new products out that I want to try something new to see if maybe I like it better. I did really like this, and I would like to use it again, but I do have other foundations that I'd like to try first. So this is something, if I need something that I know is gonna work really well, this could be something at some point I'd repurchase. I feel like that answer was a little bit ambiguous or like abstract, not the clearest answer of like if I would repurchase or not, but that's kind of the best that I've got. And I actually feel quite similar about this product. So I finished this NYX Fat Lip Drip Oil Up as well as part of my Rolling 5-pan project pan, and I also really enjoyed this product. I loved panning it because it was so clear to see the product moving down in here. So that was definitely a perk for using it in a project pan. That's actually one of the reasons I think I rolled it in, because I thought it would be really good to use, very motivating for a project pan. But I also fell in love with the product itself. It had a nice tint, but it also wore beautifully over lip liner and lipstick, and I just thought it worked really well. It did say lip oil, and I have other lip oils that are a lot more oily, for lack of a better term, where this applied and wore much more like a gloss. And I felt like it had really, really good staying power. And to me, that's more of like a lip gloss versus a lip oil type thing. So anyways, all that to say, I believe that this is also on that consideration list. I did really enjoy using it. I would use it again, but you know, there are other things out there that I'd probably want to try first. Another perk of this one is it's SNCC, so it's very affordable. All right, so those were my 3 makeup products. Super excited to move these in to my makeup empties for this year. I'm actually very curious to see where everything shakes out. One of the things that I do with my makeup empties is add up the estimated cost of all the products that I've finished and compare that year over year, but also compare that to all of the makeup that I bought that year. That being said, I don't think I've bought any new makeup this year, which is actually crazy. Someone asked me in one of my recent videos, like, are you on a no buy or a low buy? And I am, but not done purposefully. I've just kind of not needed any new makeup and have avoided buying any, which is kind of crazy. I do think I'll probably take advantage of some Black Friday sales and pick up a few things. I would say like project painting is really working for me because by accident, I have not felt the need to purchase any makeup this year so far. All right, I'm gonna go into another really exciting empty for me, and that is a perfume. It is super rare that I would finish a perfume, and this is Penrose Wild Child. I will say this has been something that I've been trying to finish for a while because I feel like this scent is not really my favorite. Like if you look at my perfume collection, it's either gourmand perfumes pretty much or Santal, and like very few floral, and this just doesn't really fit into the vibe that I love. There's a lot of perfumes that I buy before actually smelling them, and I don't actually recall when I bought this or why I bought it, but I did, and I don't like to like not use things. So I had just made up my mind a while back that I was gonna use this until I finished it up, and I was using it as like a regular perfume. The scent for this for me does not project at all, and it also just goes away so fast. So I kind of started using it more as like a body spray, and what I mean by that is I was just spraying it a lot more than just the typical points that I normally would with a perfume. And obviously when you spray it more, you go through it faster, but I am really happy because I've been thinking about trying to finish this up for probably a couple years now and finally got it done. It just opens the door for me to use all of the other perfumes that I love way more than I've loved this one. So I'm really happy to have used this and finish it up and be able to move it out of my collection and not have something in my perfume collection that I don't love as much as I love some of the other scents. Next is my Tree Hut scrub in Peach Sorbet. I really liked the scent of this. I do enjoy a peach scent, and it smells like peach rings. I love Tree Hut scrubs. You know, I've talked about them a ton over the years, and usually when I try any other scrub, I'm like, nothing compares to Tree Hut scrubs. But I will say that there is a scrub that I'm using currently from Dove that is giving my Tree Hut scrubs a run for their money, and I don't know now which one I like better. And so I think I'm probably gonna have to use both at some point or have 2 open ones in my shower because they just have different vibes. The scrub from Dove is like much creamier. It's like, looks almost like a dessert. And like the Tree Hut scrubs, I feel like are more of that like sugar scrub. The Dove one feels much more fall winter, and Tree Hut scrubs to me feel like much more spring summer. I don't know. I'm making scrubs seasonal when they are definitely not, but that's just how I'm feeling about it right now. So because of the time of the year, I'm loving the Dove scrub right now, but that might change come warmer months. I have another Tree Hut scrub in my collection in the wings waiting, and I think I will continue to buy these for the foreseeable future. But I have introduced another scrub that I love as much as this one, which I never thought I would do. Another Tree Hut product is this Vanilla Whipped Shea Body Butter. I've used multiple of these tubs. I just really enjoy their body butter because it is so thick. If something's going to be labeled a body butter, I expect a thick body cream, not just a regular body lotion, and this one delivers, and I love the vanilla scent. I feel like it pairs really well with a lot of the other products that I use. I don't really have any complaints. I like using a tub like this because you can make sure you can scrape it clean. Just a great product all around. I don't think I've repurchased this yet, but this is definitely something that I would repurchase as well. Next product is my Clean It Zero Cleansing Balm. I do have another one of these that I have opened up and put in my drawer. I don't know if I'll repurchase another one after I finish that one. I do enjoy these, but I don't typically actually use cleansing balms anymore. Usually when I come home from work, I grab my makeup eraser and take off all my makeup with that immediately. I take out my contacts when I come home, I change into comfy clothes, and I take off my makeup. And then later on in the night, I will cleanse my face. So to me, that's kind of acting as that double cleanse because I'm getting all my makeup off and then I'm doing like a full cleanser. But if I'm taking my makeup off and washing my face at the exact same time, I'll usually use a cleansing balm and then go right into my face wash and do like the typical double cleanse. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll repurchase this one or repurchase another type of cleansing balm. I think I probably should always have something in my collection that I could use for that in case my makeup eraser's in the wash or something. I don't use a cleansing balm as much as maybe I used to. In terms of how this product performs though, I feel like it performs quite well. I do think I've had better cleansing balms, but for the price, I feel like this one does a really good job of removing my makeup, and then I can go in with a cleanser and get a really good clean. I also finished my Uncommon Beauty Enhanced Daily Water Cream. Uncommon Beauty is Kristen Cavallari's beauty brand. I think last year I bought several products from her, and there are some that are total standouts, and this is one that I did really enjoy. I thought the texture of this lotion was really nice, probably because it's that like water cream, and I thought it just made my face feel really, really soft. The bang for the buck on this one is not there. You just don't get a ton of product in here, and it's something that's being labeled as like a daily cream. Like I feel like I didn't use this daily and I went through it really, really fast. So I'm just not sure I'd repurchase because I feel like if I were to use this daily, especially like morning and night, I just don't think it would last long enough. Like you'd be repurchasing this all the time. And then the last product is just one that's always, I feel like in my Empties videos, it's my Dove Advanced Care deodorant. I have used this brand of deodorant for years and years and years. I feel like it's the only one that works. I love it. And that's all there is to say. I have repurchased it time and time again and will continue to do so. And that is it. Those are all my empties. I am really excited, as you know, about my 3 makeup empties and my perfume empty. Definitely the highlights of this video, but in general, really good haul in terms of products finished, and it always feels good to finish up a product that I've been working on for some time. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and following along with my channel. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you all in my next one. Bye.